So Stephen King made this highly inadvisable, tone-deaf joke that absolutely reads as racist or at least racialized. A number of people, specifically people of color, have rightfully called him out, while also pointing out that this is not the first time he's said something problematic. And I do mean not the first time. Stephen King has had a very long, unbelievably successful career. But as his fans have grown up and gone on to become writers or critics themselves, they've had to contend with the fact that his genius and his biases have always gone hand in hand. The author Meg Elison wrote about this brilliantly regarding his bias against fat people in this article on Psychopomp, which you should all go read. That said, there is an idea I'm seeing people trying to inject into this discussion I very much disagree with, and it is, if a character in a book says or does a problematic thing, that is a reflection of the author themselves being a problematic person. To make good work, a balance has to be struck between telling the story in the best possible way while avoiding portraying a deplorable thing for shock value. Like the lady the other day who talked about killing a dog in her book and being rather cruel to readers who said this upset them. The rule is you can do anything you want as long as you have the skills to get away with it. Or, said better, as long as you treat the material with respect and not insult the reader's intelligence. Readers can tell when you're making a character say something bigoted, for example, as a gratuitous, edgy display. They can also tell when it's done because it is treated with care, the appropriate context has been set, and the moment is earned. You can't just lead up to a problematic scene, you have to earn it. The reader has to be given a permission structure to believe that this character must say this thing in this moment. Insisting that an author is reflecting back their own beliefs every time a villain does a villainous thing is something that happens when you conflate your own discomfort with an author being problematic, which I realize has become a popular thing to do in social media in the last few years, but it lacks media literacy. On the flip side, it is an author's job to check their own implicit biases and ensure they aren't writing from a place of harm, but a place of serving the story. This is where beta readers, editors, sensitivity readers, and writer friends are imperative. This is part of our job as authors, but as long as we are doing that job and doing it well, there must be space given to ensure stories will continue to be told even if they make you uncomfortable. Hope this helps. Thank you. Goodbye.